it's not about product pushing. It's about understanding your needs. So, and I think being involved in a community, when you understand the need of the community, you can really understand how you can give back to the community, right?
Audio Jungle.
Welcome to Business Focus, produced by the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. My name is Angela Inzerillo with Impact Business Solutions, and I'm privileged to be your host as we highlight the great work our local businesses are doing in the community. Speaking of community, I have the man and the legend here, Mr. Nohman Ishaq with Northwest Federal Credit Union. Which, if you look it up in the dictionary, that stands for community. Nohman, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Well, great. Thank you so much for having me, Angela.
I is so excited to finally get you on the show this week. I'm very, very excited to share what you do, especially now, have a week or so under your belt with being the chairman of the board.
A lot going on, a lot of good things are happening. So, let's find a new white order and make it different.
Absolutely. I love it. We're going to discuss all that, a little personal, a little professional, what you do. So I'm really excited to share with the audience. So stay tuned, comment, like, share, all that stuff you do on social media. This is going to be all over the internet. It's going to go viral, Nohman. So get ready for that. All right.
Not sweating at all.
Okay, good. Whew, you're fine. You're good. So my friend, I don't even know if I know much of your history. You've just been at the credit union as long as I've known you. So share a little bit about your background and kind of how you got to the credit union, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
Sure, yeah. I've been with the credit union for a little over 9 years now. I've been in banking for past 25 years of my career. I did a 10+ year at Capital One Bank as the business development officer. I did some years at SunTrust Bank. But if I go back all the way to my background, I started as working at Burger King drive-thru. That's how it was. And at that time, my family and I came from Pakistan in 1996. And first job, Burger King, second job at Sears. And I was working and I was staying through college at a Noel Community College right in Loudon. Now, so that's when I started. I got into banking as a teller. Wanted to pay for school as I was progressing. And 25+ years later, I'm here, but in a better place at a credit union, at a Northwest Federal Credit Union. So could not have asked for better.
Well, I love the story. I love it. I did not know that at all. This is great. This is a great start. So, you talk about banking, right? We've got a lot of bankers in the chambers, and I don't know if I really know the difference between a credit union and a bank. And I know it's pretty distinct. So why don't you share a little bit about the difference?
Sure. Yeah. The biggest difference when it comes to the credit union and banks are, credit unions are not for profit, right? And they are member owned. So, and the banks, they are for profit. So basically, the income that is earned, it goes back to shareholders. For the credit unions, the income that is earned, they have to give it back to the community in a terms of community involvement, lower interest rates on loans, and the higher dividends back on your deposits. So that's what the credit union does. Credit unions are member focused. So that's kind of like the key difference. But when it comes to products and services, everyone has the same thing. So if the bank has one, the credit unions have to operate to the products in line.
No, it's really the structure of the organization that's different. And you're right. You said it perfectly. It really is the people. And I said in any industry, it's always about the people. So very good. Well, I think you're certainly in the right place. And you probably have moved up. So you said 9 years. So what's your current role at the credit union?
Yeah. So when I started at the credit union, I was working as a branch manager, right in Herndon. Moved up throughout the years, had a career growth within a credit union. Currently, I am a vice president for retail business development and the company partnership program. Just to give you a little insight of what the company partnership program is, it says Respondents Bank, which is the select employers group. And in that program, we serve around close to right now around 600 employers. So for-profit, not-for-profit businesses, a gateway for us to provide membership benefits to their employees. So, if you think of an employer, and if they're looking to, like, hey, we want to offer credit union benefits to our employee. So we come in through this program and we build this partnership. We provide financial education. Just last week, we did a seminar on how to build and repair credit, which was very well received. So there's different types of topics that we can do, and this is one of the big benefits of this partnership program, which is called SAY.
And is it something that's a free member benefit for these
Yes.
partners?
So once a company joins, it is a completely free for those employees to become a member. So let's just say company A has 200 employees. Now all 200 employees are eligible to join Northwest Credit Union for free at no cost.
And the same thing with the chamber, correct? So all of the members, is that correct?
Yeah. So as you know, the credit union is involved in the community. We are part of many different chambers. Reston Chamber being one of them. So, we have a partnership with the company partnership program with the Reston Chamber. So all chamber members can go to Northwest website and they can select and hey, I belong to Reston Chamber and I would like to join the Northwest Federal Credit Union. And that's how they can become a member for free. Once you're a member for life, right? So you can extend that to your families through that partner.
You're doing great things and you've got a great team too. Before I get to the team though, can't help but see the big banner behind you, right? Northwest Commander Credit Union of the Commanders. Why don't you just share a little bit about that while we got you there? Other than your adorable son there. That's a better picture. But yes, let's talk about
I'll share a little about. So Northwest Federal Credit Union is now the official credit union of the Washington Commanders, right? So that is a big deal for us, especially in this area, right? So we are the Commanders Credit Union. We serve their employees, we serve their volunteers. It brings us to exposure as well. So it is a new partnership. It was built last season. So the future is great. So we are heading that way. We are going to this partnership. So I think there's going to be a lot that we will be able to do through that partnership. Yeah, when you go to the game, you see the banners, you see the backdrop that says sponsor for the union. We have our marketing table at the game as well, so we are engaging with the community and the fans that's coming in. So you will see as we start the next season, there's going to be a lot of great things that will talk on this. Especially when it comes to being involved in the community.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Now you guys are the little boy.
Yeah, that's my son Jasper, and that's a little kid. He's 6 years old now, and I have a daughter Jupiter. She turned 4 in July. So there's always a party at home when you get home.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but the life is fun with them. So
life is good, and it's about being in the community, and people get to know everyone. And you guys are like a family, really. You are over at the credit union, and I know a lot of your team. So I mean, you probably just sit back all day long, Nohman, and just, because your team is so fabulous. So not that you don't do any work, but certainly, you do a great job of managing it, setting expectations, setting accountability, right? But, people still have to deliver. So, share a little bit more about your role as a manager, maybe, and some of the challenges that you might have and obviously benefits.
Yeah, definitely. Well, as my role of the vice president of retail business development, I have, you have met my team. I have outstanding team. I cannot ask for a better team. They are great. They do make my job, anything easier. I believe when it comes to team, right? That this, you don't have to ask them. They just help out because they know that this is how we keep going. So I'm blessed to have such a great teammate. They are involved in the community. They do our business development. And there's the reason that my side of the development of the department keeps going. So to me and his daughter. And so you know someone, but do you remember that we all have Denise Kitchen, our was a relationship manager. She was involved, Alicia Little. She came from
Of
the
course.
chamber world as well, and also community. Michelle Sandy, our, been with the credit union for like over 27 years now. So she's
Yeah,
amazing. Denise Adam, I'm sure you met her as well. So she
I
covers
have.
our
Yeah.
market in Arlington and Rockville and in the different areas as well. She's wonderful. And then Chris Greenhill, our
Yes.
private relationship manager. So will not be happy. Dusty.
Actually, it brings up a good point too, as far as coverage. Does Northwest cover is their national organization? You know, you guys are growing and expanding.
Yeah, so when it comes to branch footprint, we have branches all over Virginia, Maryland, DC area. But our footprint is nationwide. We serve other members all across the country with their banking needs. The one good example that I tell my members is, if there's the largest bank like Bank of America with most ATM, well, we are part of a shared banking network, which is called a co-op network of credit unions. So you can be anywhere in the country and take your phone out and go to our website and put your zip code in. It will tell you that you can
Yeah.
even go to a different credit union and do your banking need and use their ATM without paying any agent fees. So when it comes to a network of like, hey, I'm a
Yep.
member and I don't want to pay a fee to take money out or 10 fees anywhere in the country and do banking, the credit unions pull off their branching network is huge. And
That's
our
huge. That's a
members,
great partnership. Yeah.
yeah.
So we keep talking about community and engagement, and I know that's a big mission for you this year as chairman, and I could not agree more about the, kind of that philosophy, because that's how business is done. So I know you have the chairman hat, but how else are you involved in the community? Because it's not just Reston Chamber and Northwest. What else are you doing out
Yeah.
there?
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, a new highlight, yeah, it's due to my leadership team, right? So that, as you know, the credit union
Yeah.
self community, I am passionate about serving the community myself. I am involved with various chambers. I have sit on various chambers board in the past to give back my time to the community. Currently, I'm a chairman for Reston Chamber, so Madam X
Yes.
Chair, right? So thank you for everything that you have done. I'm just trying to follow your lead.
Thank
So
you.
you have put
Okay.
us in a good place. Yeah. So
Thank
if I
you.
can do my part with the help of our board, will be to keep us moving forward, keep the engagement focused, and give something back to our existing member base at the chamber. I do serve as the chairman for Dallas Area Transportation Association, so which is also known as BETA. So all the transportation need for our community, but BETA doesn't have to work. Right? When it comes to different programs we have, helping our elders, senior citizens, veterans, to get
Yeah.
to their doctor appointments, their bilingual programming that data does. I'm just grateful that I was chosen to lead that program as well. And there's a lot more in the future that's gonna come from the data as well. Got some time going on with the Western Chamber with those in the transportation. I'm also involved with our internal Northwest Federal Credit Union Emerging Professional Group. That is a program under my leadership starting in 2018. And at that time the hope was like, hey, how do we get to know each other working in a credit union,
Yeah.
right? How do we foster that networking, uh, that connection, the communication? How do we work together and also be the future leader for the credit union space, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
as I share, the credit union being involved in the community, we do on average of over 8,000 paid volunteer time in the community. And this emerging professional group is very involved in giving back and give back in the terms of volunteer. So, but we are looking to do various programs to the emerging professional. We are kind of the leader of emerging professional when it comes to the credit union space. So within the Virginia credit unions, We have a certification program to get our emerging professionals prepared for those leadership roles. So, we do various classes. Looking to do one, hopefully, with on AI, the pros and cons of using AI, right? So, uh, I
Just
think,
say
what was
AI
it?
and everybody will show up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a couple of weeks ago, we did an event at our space garden. It was an improv night, and it was
Oh,
also a fundraiser supporting our Veterans Moving Forward nonprofit. So, these emerging professionals, they stepped out, they raised money for it, and that benefited our nonprofit. Plus, we have fun. Like, so,
is it something, Nohman, that
win-win.
these? It sounds like it. Is it something like these guys and gals come up with this uh, programming, or is it something that's kind of given to these emerging professionals?
So, the program, it comes up with, because we have an emerging professional ambassador here in Northwest California Union. So the ambassador role, just like the chambers, you have your board of directors, the board of directors. So these
Yes.
ambassador and the ambassador support role are the one they are coming up with the opportunities for the rest of the emerging professional network, the group to get involved, right? So it could be, hey, we want to go receive an honor flight at Washington Dulles Airport,
Yeah.
or right. So we
Yep.
do a lot of that. Hey, we want to be a panel of different CEOs that come to us and talk about leadership development. So there's a lot of different programming. So we are always looking for ideas, yeah, and we always keep changing to stay up to date on different programming that's available. But the kind of ambassadors do help and play a key role in moving us in that way.
100%. And, I'm hearing more and more about emerging professionals, just like you guys have within the organization. I know
Mm-hmm.
that when we had Leidos on the panel for a women's event last couple months ago, actually, they talked about that group coming in. So I think it's really important to have topics being discussed, right? And maybe
I
even
agree.
bringing these organizations together to kind of do some joint efforts. But, that's definitely something, because the chamber's got a very robust emerging professionals group as well.
Yeah,
And we're very conscious about bringing the ideas and programming into what the chamber is doing. It's the only way we're going to
yeah.
grow. It's the only way we're going to evolve as well, So
And I think
not
that's
that we're
that.
not in the category of emerging professionals,
Yeah.
however, comma.
Well, we are, right? So I think you can be a working professional at any age or any time, right? So, but I do love the idea of like let's take it out of your four walls
Yeah,
and provide opportunities for people to network with the other individuals, and it will help on both sides when it comes to
absolutely.
leadership
Yeah,
development and partnership. So that's a great
absolutely.
point.
Absolutely. Well, you are constantly just, I don't even know, where your, what's the word? The line is with regards to work, community, kids, families. So I guess, is there a balance that you have for work life? I've got to ask the questions and as we wrap up, because I know you got so much passion in what you do. Your team does, the organization, it just exudes when you talk with anybody from Northwest, from Jeff Bentley on down. I mean, so my question is, how is there a balance? Because you guys really could network and be looking for partners 24/7. So is there a
Well,
balance? I know Northwest supports it, but
I know those that support it and the unpaid headaches. It is a job that requires no set schedule of time. It is basically
Mhm.
the person who succeeds in what we do is the person who has the passion of really covering all angles, right? So you're part of the community, you gotta know what you do, you gotta build relationships. So I think when it comes to work life balance, yeah, there's ups and downs, but I think when you love what you do, things become easier. And especially when you have a good team, people help each other, right? So what we do here at Northwest, or what we do personally as the business development or relationship managers at the credit union, um, there's no set schedule. We have weekends, we have weekdays, we have evening events, we have nights, right? So we try to do what we can, but other departments within the credit union, they help out, right? Because everyone wants to make a difference. Everyone wants to share their story or their, um, you know, uh, products and services and how they are involved in the community. So that's the good thing about credit union, right? So you're not left alone. You have people that you can count on, and I have people that I can count on my team, and you have departments that we
100%.
can count on to come out and step up and be more.
Well, Nohman, I just really appreciate you taking the time today to kind of share your story, a little bit about the credit union. Of course, Northwest is a fantastic partner of the chamber. So having you here, sharing just a little bit of that soundbite is fantastic. So thank you for that.
Well,
And I just, again, congratulations on I didn't get you. It's so funny. I was this close to getting the Burger King crown so that
yeah.
I could have given that to you when, we transferred the gavel / my crown. But I didn't do it because I
Yeah,
didn't want to
well,
make it about.
you got me a nice gift, right? So I gotta put those socks on and then matching tie on and come out and see Angela and one of those events, right?
Let me
Well,
tell you.
one
Go
thing
ahead.
I
Go
would
ahead.
end it with, right? What I have come to understand in being in a place of financial institution, right? It's not the product you sell, it's how you talk about your services, what makes you different. I tell my team as well, think of us as your financial doctors, right? When you come to a
Yeah.
doctor, you
Yeah.
don't tell them like, hey, I'm sick, give me Tylenol, that's what I need, that's gonna make me better. But what we do here
Right.
at Credit Union and as business developers is, we want to get to know you first, understand your
Right.
symptoms, right? Like, you know, it's not about product pushing. It's about understanding your needs. So, and I think being involved in a community, when you understand the need of the community, you can really understand how you can give back to the community, right? So it's not really, I'm gonna go do this community service, or I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be involved here. You have to be strategic. You have to, really do a quality work over quantity, right? That's really gonna make a difference.
Well, that's a differentiator, and a lot of people don't even see that. It's not table stakes anymore. So it really is something that separates you. So it should be table stakes, but it is a huge differentiator. And like I said, you guys do it really well. So thrilled to have had you today. Make sure, and I know you are because you are on my board, that you are
Yes,
a YouTube channel subscriber for the
yes.
chamber. And I encourage everybody to reach out to Nohman, reach out to his team. They are everywhere. If you've got any questions on how Northwest can potentially help you, or honestly, you guys are also just good advisors. It's not always about, coming to Northwest. You can help direct people as well. I know you were really favorable during COVID for a lot of people that I knew, and just kind of help and give directions, to just support the community and support businesses, small businesses
Well,
too.
I think it was vice versa, right? So we have partners like you with Chamber, the community that supports us in return. So it makes us grow together. So so thank you for your leadership and your partnership, right? So and this opportunity to get on your podcast, right? I feel
Yeah,
special today.
no, we're excited.
Yeah,
Took a little while, but we got here. So
yeah.
anyway, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And yeah, for everyone listening and watching, I look forward to seeing you at our next episode.
Thank you,
Bye.
Angela. Take care.
Stay in touch with us for future episodes. Like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.